I think I probably take triathlon far too seriously, and I spend enormous amounts of hours training for triathlon. And I was hoping this year to qualify for Kona, which is the Ironman World Champs. Obviously, this year has been somewhat kiboshed. So now those dreams will move over into 2021, which hopefully means that come October next year, I'll be in Hawaii racing the World Champs. I mean, I've got to qualify first, so we'll see where I get to. I basically need to win my age group for an Ironman, and I've got Mallorca Ironman lined up for May, fingers crossed with the old COVID, and I've also got one in Spain in July. So they're my chances to qualify. I have a coach. I told you I take it far too seriously, and I basically do what she tells me. But I don't think I could not train now. I mean, I love. Obviously, it goes in peaks and troughs as to how fit you are, but I love the fact that I can, run a half marathon and it's nothing. And going on my bike is one of life's joys for me. So I can't imagine never doing that. At the moment, I'm doing 12 hours a week training, about that. And then it ramps up to probably around 20 hours at the max. This is one of the joys of working from home, is that I sleep more because I don't have to travel. So it works quite nicely.
What about so you're focused on the Ironman. Are there any other kind of challenges or achievements that are on the bucket list?
So I'm doing a what's it? I don't know what's called, diploma, I guess, in sports massage therapy, which is partly fueled by wanting to understand my body better so I don't get injured, but also I neglected science at school, and I'd quite like to know that more. So that kind of side of things. So that will be, I'm not quite sure I'm going to fit it in next year, but that will be fitted in next year somehow to do that. And then other than that, usual stuff, friends slowly but poorly decorating my flat, which seems to take me about 20 years. Things like that. I just find myself stockpiling things that need to be done, and then in COVID's like everyone's like, oh, you've got so much time, you're at home, and I'm like, yeah, time was not the problem. There we go.
Fantastic. And on the cycling front, has Pat convinced you to cycle down to Mippim yet?
He hasn't. Peter Murray does it as well. Peter's on our board. No, I actually, so this year I was in Nice. This is obviously when lockdown sort of triggered. So I went early to Mippim to train in Nice before, and then the idea was I was going to do a bike tour in Mippim. Obviously that all got cancelled, but I would like to do that. There's quite a reasonable amount of interest and so on. So beautiful around there. I'm not convinced I will cycle down to Mippim.
So out of the three, which is your favourite? Is it running or swimming?
I like all three. Swimming is my worst. I can be so hit and miss on swimming. And I probably do love running the most, but I'll caveat that because I think, so cycling, I just think you can get on a bike and you will 9.5 times out of 10 have a great time. Running, it's when you have those magical runs where it's no effort and you're just like, I could run forever and I can run at this speed. That is the joy, but they don't happen every time. So.